You can also increase the level of the side channel above the mid signal. This will add some additional width to the stereo image, pushing elements on the sides further out towards the speakers, toward the edges of the stereo soundstage. But it will also change the relative level of those panned elements against the elements centered in the track. So in this example, the instruments on the side become a bit more prominent in the mix relative to the drums and bass in the center. And since ambience is mostly in the side channel, the mix sounds wetter as its image is widened, adding some apparent depth. Done to a subtle degree, this extra width and depth could potentially be pleasant. But remember, it's not always going to be a good thing for every stereo track, and any effect is entirely dependent on the particular audio signal. The other thing to keep in mind is that the more you isolate the side signal, the more those components of the stereo image will be canceled out if the processed track happens to be heard in mono. So while pumping up the side channel in an MS processor can add a little width and life to some tracks or mixes, you should be very cautious not to overdo that particular technique. There are other safer ways to accomplish similar tweaks to a stereo signal. Next up, I'll move on to using MS for independent mid-side processing, starting with EQ.